Wildtrack Super Cab. It's got a 2-liter bi-turbo engine and produces 150 kilowatts and 500 newton meters of torque. What makes it a super cab is the fact that it's got these weird doors at the back. So front door as usual, but this door folds open like that. And back here you have a loading bay, no seats, because this is a work bakkie. This isn't your double cab, take the family on a job bakkie. So what makes a Wildtrak Super Cab really useful is like you got this thing under here, it helps you jump in the back. You have your tailgate obviously. You also have a 400 watt inverter with multiple plugs built into the back here. And then you have this roller which it makes the back of your bakkie secure. Low engaged, sand mode engaged. Let's go see what this Wildtrak is like in the wild. So this is some pretty soft beach sand. Kind of hear the turbos whining back there. So this 2-liter bi-turbo pulling this Wildtrak Super Cab through the sand. Sand gets pretty wild up here. This thing is an absolute champ. You can feel the sand like sort of just gripping the wheels and trying to bog it down. This is actually one of the best cars I've ever driven in sand like this. Like I think beach sand, like it's thick, it's soft, and probably quite unpleasant to walk in. This Wildtrak is cruising through quite comfortably. The sand like wants to grab it, but like the Wildtrak's just like, no, let's just keep going. Like this is incredible. This thing really can go anyway. You can feel like when you're stepping on it and it's sunny, the sand's not so soft, the car just like lurches forward. Quite bumpy. So no air suspension or anything on here, it's just sort of a normal suspension, but a really good one. I mean, given the size of these bumps, how comfortably this Wildtrak is just bouncing along. And this is without any tire deflation. Technically you should be deflating your tires for sand like this. Literally engaged, full low and sand mode, and here we are cruising through what would get a City Golf very stuck. So the idea behind a super cab is that it's more than like a single cab, but it's not quite a double cab. And there's actually a, how do I get out here? Up there. Yeah. And there's actually a very important reason for that, because a super cab like this under South African tax law is actually classified as a single cab, and thus when you buy it in a business you get your VAT back, right? So you save 15% of this vehicle right off the bat if you buy it in the company. So if you're a plumber, if you're an electrician, this is the car that you want, because you can kind of have the best of the best. You've got a Wildtrak here, you've got this incredible 4-wheel drive capability. This car goes absolutely anywhere, but you've got space in the back here where you can kind of pop toolboxes and even a ladder, like those fold-up ladders, easily in the back here. It's safe, it's secure. When you lock the cab, that stuff is there. Plus in the back, because of the roller, you can lock up the roller. So suddenly the whole load bed at the back, suddenly the whole load bed in the back becomes super useful. And this car just makes so much sense. If you're any kind of contractor, any kind of work around an ISP with like constantly carting ladders and toolboxes and stuff around, this bakkie would be absolutely perfect for what we do. The Ranger Super Cab Wildtrak looks really cool, similar to the new Rangers, obviously without the 2 doors, but door and a half still makes it look like a really cool bakkie. So I think it's time to go off-road. Let me show you how well this thing copes off-road.